YouTube, it's happening. It is Wednesday, January 1st, New Year's Day, and it's early in the morning. And we're up making a video because I know you're going to bet these games today. I know you are. Now, for college, let's be honest, there's not many games today. You see, that's it. That's all the games. But hey, I'm still going to put a video out for you. It's going to be quick. We're going to roll through these, try to make some profits, start the year off right with some winners, hopefully. So there are the plays from yesterday. You can see how I did. If you want these plays typed out for you like we do for every sport, head over to the HQ and join right there. Good stuff overall there. Other than that, we don't have any games, so let's go ahead and jump to the first one right now. All right, you know what we do here. We just kind of roll through, do a discussion for each one. So let's pop over here to the actual first game, which is going to be Miami with the new head coach. They fired the other one. And Boston College, who's 8-5. We can see the records here. Boston College is the second worst team in the country defending the three. But that's okay. Miami doesn't shoot the three ball anyway good at all. So they're shooting a little bit better. Well, they're 36 in the country from two. You can see what they do here. What is the line in this game? I should probably have that up. That would probably help some, yeah. We're moving slow today. I'm sure everybody moving a little bit slow today. So coffee is trying. It's working overtime, but you know how that works. Looks like we got Miami about 1.5, huh? Interesting. Let's see. Both offenses. Those two cancel outs. They got the efficiency. This game is in, where's this game at? This game is in Boston College, right? Come on, there we go. Yeah, Chestnut Hill, UMass. Massachusetts. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Boston College here just because one, it's plus, I get plus 1.5. Two, every category is about the same except for this one. Like they're shooting good from like they're shooting really good, but they're still above average. Their efficiency is way better, and they don't give up rebounds. And they're one of the slower teams. I need to see how Miami plays under a new coach. I'm not know if I'm buying this, so. Let's start the day off with some fun. Have a little fun here. We're going to start off with some Boston College plus 1.5 at home. We'll see how that works. Move on to the next one. What we got? There's my list. Looks like we're going to IU Indy or IUPUI for those from last year. You can see they're playing Youngstown State. The odds on this one is Youngstown 6.5. Okay. Both of these lean Youngstown. That's a push. That's Youngstown. Defensively for sure. Definitely defense from three. Man, 12th in the nation. That's pretty impressive. They are better in almost every category. They're only a 6.5 point favorite. I'm liking it. YSU. Youngstown. Let's call that minus 6.5. I know they're on the road, but Indy. IUPUI, they don't look that good. Look at the numbers. Nothing looks good. Like nothing. Like, yeah, they shoot a lot of threes, but they're okay at it. But you're facing this, they're gonna shut that shit down. That's just all I'm seeing there. Yeah, give me Youngstown. I like this better than Boston College so far. Okay. That's cool. I know it's in Indianapolis, but like they're gonna have an actual crowd there. Come on. It's New Year's Day and the game's at noon and it's this school. They are not gonna have much of a crowd. So ooh. All right. Throats, voice is going out still. Okay, moving on. Let's see who we got next. We're going to Northern Kentucky and Purdue Fort Wayne. Battle of some cool logos. I think the same designer made both the way they look. Let's see. That's a push. That is offense. That is defense all day. That's a push. My God, you both suck at these two. Great from three. Almost great from defending. Great. Number one in 3 points made a game is Purdue Fort Wayne. Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. Hell, I didn't know that. They're making 14.3s a game in the last 3 games, which is crazy. Efficiency is good. Defense, yeah, this is kind of a push. I don't like this one. This one is Northern Kentucky is 3.5, so we'll pass on that. Wofford's up next against UNC Greensboro. Greensboro's a 3-point team. If you can't tell, there you go. They don't really mess with the twos. They like the threes. They're more about the high efficiency shots, they believe. Rebounds go to Wofford. Pretty simple there. Well, yeah, mostly. They shoot well, and they are the 4th worst team in the country defending the three. Well, that's Greensboro. Give me a good number for Greensboro, please. I would love to start the year off with some winners. Where's the numbers? UNC Greensboro on the road is plus 2.5. I am taking it. Those resolutions like, oh, I'm gonna stop gambling. I'm gonna stop. Nah, we're gonna gamble more. UNCG plus 2.5 on the road. That's how we're starting this year off. We're starting off with Boston College plus Youngstown State and UNC Greensboro. That's how we're starting 2025 off. East Tennessee State is up next, facing VMI. Let's see. What do we got? Okay. All right. So ETSU is 16-point favorites. Let's see if that makes sense. I mean, they're really good at defense. You can tell. Defense. Ugh, you were terrible at defense. So yeah, they're going to score more. Yeah, I can see that, but I don't want to trust. I don't trust. And BMI is never really that good at sports. Typically, sometimes maybe, but typically not. Yale against Howard, number 6 in defense, number 25 in point defense. They're both really good at shooting threes. Yale's not good at defending the three, though. That's what Howard's good at, and they get a lot of points from that. Ooh, what's the line on this one? Yale by 13.5. That feels high. That feels a tad high, doesn't it? I think, like, they're good. Like, people are seeing that. That's cool, but, like, yeah, I mean, they can't really shoot twos, but they're really good at shooting threes. They get 8.3 a game, which is what, 25 points a game. That's all they're getting from three. The rest of it, yeah, maybe not. Yeah, we'll pass. Western Carolina is playing Furman. Furman's really good from two and defending it. They're not good at defending it. So, oh yeah, Furman's 12-1. No wonder. Furman by 10.5 might be the move. Terrible at points, terrible at defense. They should have a field day scoring here. They're decent. They're good from defending the three, but they don't shoot that many threes. They only make 8 a game. Efficiency is terrible. Their defense is amazing. I'll take Furman on the road by 10. Furman should just stomp. Should. You know how it goes. Should. 10. Furman 10.5. We'll take that. Let's move on to where we go. DePaul's playing versus Yukon. Didn't realize it was Yukon. Is it it's in Chicago. Okay, so remember I said last video DePaul might be frauds? We're about to really find out. Oh, buddy. Are they going to be up for this Yukon game, or are they going to get just ran out the building? I think they get ran out the building. I'm gonna be keep it straight with you. Keep it a buck. Yeah, Yukon don't defend the three well, but DePaul DePaul doesn't shoot like that. Jeez. All right, offensive efficiency. It's Yukon at 12.5. I kind of want to take it. I think Yukon just they're coming into form. Yeah, they lost 3 in a row early, like November, but bro, we're in January now. Yukon's about to get in the mid-season form, and they're just going to start routing teams, I think. So it's what they do. So DePaul is just below average in everything. Yeah, they're 9-4, and people are going to see that record and think, oh yeah, they're hosting. Yeah, let's keep it close. I don't think they do it. Just personally. I think it's a trap for DePaul bettors today. I just don't see it. So where is it on the screen? There it is. Let's take Yukon minus 12.5. So we'll take that. Yeah, I'm taking heavy favorites on the road. I don't like that. But man, the talent, the talent discrepancy is massive here. Think of it like the football game last night. Look at Penn State and Boise. The talent just isn't there for one side. That's this side. Yukon has 5 stars on the bench, just waiting to get in the game. So when their starters come out, their B team will destroy their B team by 40. That's just how it works. So schools like Yukon, powerhouses, DePaul, you might have one guy that might be a second round pick. You have 5 guys that will get drafted, period. That's how it works. Moving on. I'm not liking DePaul this year, if you can't tell. Pittsburgh is playing Cal. Wow, Pitt has a lot of good green numbers. 13 versus that. That's Pitt. That's Pitt. That's 100. If it's 100 spot difference, it's clearly a good advantage. Pitt. It's all Pitt. It's all coming up Pitt, baby. Let's see. Where is Pitt on my list? There's not that many teams. Come on now. 14.5 though. That's a big spread. No, 14. I mean, clearly Pitt to win, but I'm maybe they're winning their games by 25 points in the last 3, and they're losing by 4. So, and they're at home. Is Cal any good? That's what I'm starting to wonder. Is Cal good? I don't know if they're good or not. And they're flying cross country on New Year's Day. I'm not feeling Pitt yet. Pitt's 10-2, but I don't. No. Southern Illinois is up next. They're playing Evansville. Do you care? I don't care about this game, but it is SIU by 7.5 if you care. A lot of red, a lot of orange, not much green to work with. Yeah, that's kind of bad, kind of trash. Tulsa is playing Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco Treats. Push Tulsa, defense. Both Tulsa, actually. Tulsa, it's all Tulsa. It's mainly Tulsa. So let's see. Tulsa by 2.5. I'll take Tulsa by 2.5 at home versus Rice. They're about the same level of team. The talent level should be about the same. So let's take Tulsa at home minus 2.5. I'm cool with that. Let's see. Who was up next? UIC versus Drake. You can see the numbers there. What they did, both defense. Those two cancel out. That's defense. Actually, that's UIC. All these Drake's 12-0. Drake's good, but Drake's gonna get a stupid line here. I know they are 6.5. That's it. That seems low. I know they're on the road, but what kind of crowd do you think UIC is actually going to have for a home court advantage? I don't think they're going to have much of a crowd. They're 4-0 versus top 100 teams. That's pretty damn good. A lot of teams can't claim that, but they can. So, but the numbers for UIC aren't bad. They're not a bad team. It's 6.5 though. I mean, if it was 10, I thought this would be double digits. Just that's what I thought it'd be. So, I'll bite. I'll take Drake 6.5. Sure, why not? If I lose, I lose. Whatever. But I'm gonna take the 12-0 team, who's looked pretty damn good beating teams. Well, who they beat recently was a big name school, K-State, I think it was. Yeah, and called that one too, based on the numbers. I mean, USC is not bad. They're not Drake level, and I don't think home court's going to factor in at all there. So let's move on to the Chattanooga and Mercer. Here we go. We got some greens and oranges. That's what I like to see. A little push, literally. Chattanooga defense. Chattanooga's really good from three. You're terrible defending. That's Chattanooga. They got some efficiency. Your offense is horrible. You give up a lot of rebounds, but you're really fast. So, who do we want to go for this? I'm thinking, obviously we're leaning Chattanooga 3.5. You know what? There's only 2 sports on today, so let's do it. Let's go chat. Okay, let's see. W's in the chat. Yeah. Let's move on to the next one. All right, for Mercer, we're going to Clemson. Hey, a big name school playing Stanford. ACC's like, we don't care about no damn holiday. Get your ass out there and play. We're trying to get eyeballs on the screen. It's Clemson all day in this one. I mean, Stanford's 9-3. Stanford's not bad. I mean, but they're 1-2 versus top 100. Clemson is 5-3 versus top 100. They are tested for sure. Clemson 11.5 though. Ooh, I don't know if they're that tested. Because 62 from 3 versus 304, that is a Stanford advantage if I've ever seen one. That is for sure advantage. Clemson for sure. These are pushes. Hell, I can almost see Stanford plus 11.5. I'm kind of, you know what? Everything I'm looking at says it's the same team, except there's one clear, obvious. Clemson has no advantages. Stanford. I know it's a road team. I know, but you think them Stanford dudes go out and party? Think they care about New Year's Day? No, these dudes are doing chemical engineering, physical stuff. I was a business major. We ain't do none of that. We barely had math. So funny I do stats now, but we barely had math in our my undergrad and master's. Just not. So Stanford, give me Stanford plus 11.5. That's right. They're awake. They're ready. Dartmouth is playing Colby Sawyer. Okay, sounds like a lawyer. Louisville is playing North Kakalaki, and that is Louisville by 1.5. Louisville 8-5. Look at the turnaround. They're finally doing something. Now, both teams suck from 3-point defense. My God. And Louisville can actually hit threes. Carolina's really good inside, number 11. So Carolina can dominate inside. Louisville's going to have a really good advantage outside. It's 1.5 for a reason. Both efficiencies are good. I mean, really, I just want to take the over probably. It's 164. Let's see. 160 combined in the last 3. Their maximum they've been scoring on average. Their average is 160, 170. And defensively, they're still giving up 163. 164 is the bottom of the range. You know what? I'll probably end up watching this game. So, and I always like to have a little something on it. So 164.5. Let's have some fun. The defenses are not looking good. Hopefully the offenses can hit their shots. They didn't party too much last night. We'll take the over. Move on. Up 164.5. Yeah. Moving to Butler versus Villanova. Not a bad game. Not the best game, but not bad at all. Let's see who's favored in this one. Villanova 2.5. Off 2 pointers for Villanova for sure. Defense, that's concerning for Villanova. That's a lot of 3-point defense. That's terrible. Look at the efficiencies. This is another game that could easily be an over probably, but Butler's a little concerning. They're above average, but then they're kind of, I lean Villanova at 2.5, but the defensive efficiencies are ridiculously bad. And then you're bad out here, but you're really good here. So if Villanova leans to shooting threes, they might shut that shit down, which means that they will go away from this, which means the score will be lower. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. Somebody pass this game, so I think I'm going to. I have a lot of plays. On a slate with only 20 games or 22 games, I have 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 plays already. Yeah, that's how we start the new year off right. All right, Indiana State and Bradley. Bradley's favored, 11-2 makes sense. Let's see, let's see. That's a push. That's a push. That's both are 3-point advantages. That's an advantage. It's Bradley, but barely. It's like their efficiency, and that's it. So nothing else is really standing out. I'm not going to take Bradley. Sam Ford is playing the Citadel, and you can see what they're up to. And Sanford is clearly 20 points. Oh, hell no. I don't care how good you are. 20? Oh, in whatever conference this is? Oh, hell no. 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 Missouri State is playing Valpo. A lot of red, a lot of orange, very little greens, defensive green, but that's about it. Nothing else is really looking good here. And lastly, we have the last game, which is Northern Iowa versus Belmont. A lot of green, terrible defense, good from three, decent and above average. All right, nothing. I don't like those either. So, okay, cool. Let's go back to the schedule. Let me drag this bad boy back on screen so I can see it. Oop, there we go. All right, tomorrow is January 2nd. Here's the slate for Thursday. Yeah, we got a bunch of games. Any ranked teams? Let's see. Illinois is playing. Illinois at Oregon. Oh yeah, that's a good game. What else we got? Gonzaga. We got. Wait, is Gonzaga playing back to? No. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, anybody else? Anybody else on the list? I am not seeing any. All right, so we have a couple ranked teams, period. So it might not be the best slate tomorrow, but whatever. At least we have it. You know, it could be middle of July. All we have is baseball. Just remember that. So appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Check out the site if you want the play sent to you. And I will see you tomorrow for some Thursday, January 2nd, college basketball.